everyone! This Learning Strategies video will briefly describe Stoplight and free recall as two of the best strategies to be active and engaged with course content. For more information, please make an appointment with either Dr. Lauren Orlando or Ms. Charisse Mahavir-Cletus. Let's get started. Visualize a regular stoplight on the road. Red, yellow, green lights. In Learning Strategies, green light material is content you understand, you get it, it comes easy to you. Usually this is material at the beginning of the chapter, PowerPoint, or lecture when your focus is fresh. Yellow light material is content that sort of makes sense, but there are some question marks. This is material you will need to review again and most likely can understand after post-lecture reviewing and discussing with a classmate or in a peer learning group. Usually, this is material in the middle of the chapter, PowerPoint, or lecture when your focus is starting to waver. Red light material is content that you just don't understand. It doesn't make sense to you and you are a bit lost. What tends to happen is that time runs out, so we put off red light material till tomorrow or the weekend, and then a backlog of red light, difficult material occurs, which can be really overwhelming. So what color do you think most of us start studying? That's right, the beginning, green light. Why? Because it makes you feel smart and makes you feel like you know what you're talking about. What color do we tend to avoid? Red. Why? Because it makes us feel intimidated and lost. We recommend that you not start with the material you understand. Start the material you don't understand, especially at the beginning of your review session, because that is when you are the most focused. The green light material won't be on the exam, but the red light material will. Think about it. If you understand red light content, you will understand yellow and especially green light material. But if you start studying from the bottom up, it doesn't work the same way going from green to yellow to red. Free recall, or also known as brain dump, is one of the easiest and quickest ways to separate what you know from what you don't know. Right after a lecture, or before you start your review session, take 1 minute to write down all of the information that you understood from lecture that day. Think of the key terms, any important concepts, any visuals, and any questions asked in class. We tend to absorb information that we understand, or green light material. You will most likely notice that the information you are scribbling down is content that you previewed before lecture and or material that was explained either in the beginning or end of lecture. We recommend that you use the content you wrote down as a starting guide and focus on the material that you didn't write down. That material is usually red or yellow light material and is the material that you actually need to review rather than just reviewing material that already makes sense. Combining the stoplight and free recall or brain dump approaches together is a fast skill to steer you directly into high yield content review. No longer do we want you to review everything. You are smart and capable. That's why you were accepted into university. These strategies will allow you to use your time efficiently and study smarter rather than harder or longer.